Let us recall the different graphs. First is the bar graph, also known as histogram. It is used to show relative sizes of data. Bars drawn proportional to the data may be horizontal or vertical. These are used to show the comparison of nominal data such as nationality, sex, religion, etc., and other numerical data, discrete or continuous, such as population and other frequency information. Next is the line graph, like this one. It shows the relationship between two or more sets of continuous data. For instance, it may show the relationship between a population and time, or liquid capacity and distance. In short, nire-represent ang data using lines. Pie chart or circle graph, like this one. It is best used to compare parts to a whole. The size of each sector of the circle is proportional to the size of the category that it represents. As you can see, circle graph is automatically in shape of a circle, and we also call it as pie chart because it uses slices just like in pizzas and buko pie. And last is the pictograph. It represents data through pictures having specific value. It can be also easily understood and more interesting and appealing in displaying collected data. Let us now have the examples in organizing and presenting data. Number one is, we have to analyze each data and decide on what type of graph to use in representing each set of data, then grow the graph. We have the given columns, and the title of the graph is Internet Use of Students from 1995 to 2002. We have column for year from 1995 up to 2002, then column for boys and girls. Ano nga ba yung pinaka-appropriate na graph na magre-represent sa data na to? Pwede nating gamitin ang bar graph. So, ang vertical line ay para sa number of students, and then sa horizontal line naman ay para sa year. Then we will include here the legend in which blue represents number of boys and orange for girls. Let us start with 1995. In the table, it is recorded that a total of 110 boys and 90 girls used internet in the year 1995. So, maglalagay lang tayo ng bar or rectangle starting from 0 until ma-reach natin ang tapat ng 110. In here, i-estimate lang natin na ang 110 ay lampas kaunti sa 100 and yung girls naman ay sa baba lamang ng 100. Then we have now the representation of the usage of internet in the year 1995. So dito na tayo sa 1996. So we have here 180 sa boys and 170 sa girls. So 180 sa boys, so maglalagay tayo dito yung banda. And then 170 sa girls, so babaan lang natin ng kaunti. Next is 1997. So we have here 240 for boys and 230 for girls. Then we will draw ng rectangle dito at mas mababa ng kaunti sa girls. So let us proceed to 1998. We have 290 for boys and 299 for girls. So mas mataas yung i-draw nating rectangle sa girls with the difference of 9. So yung rectangle natin, almost ma-reach niya yung 300. So ganito yun. And then next is 1999. We have 305 for boys and 295 for girls. Yung boys, lampas kaunti sa 300 and yung sa girls naman is mas mababa ng kaunti sa 300. Then next is 2,000. We have 310 for boys and 320 for girls. So yung 310 ay mas mataas lang ng kaunti sa 300 and yung 320 ay mas mataas ng kaunti sa 310. Next is 2001. We have 330 for boys and 320 for girls. So, taasan lang natin ng kaunti yung boys at yung sa girls naman ay medyo mas mababa sa blue. Next is 2002. We have 325 for boys and 330 for girls. So, mas mababa lang ng kaunti sa blue in 2001. And then, yung sa girls natin is ipapantay natin sa blue in 2001. Then, na-represent na natin ang tabular data na to into bar graph. The given shows relative sizes of data, so it can be represented by bar graph. Try to analyze another set of data and decide on what type of graph to use. In here, we have the average monthly temperature from January to July in degree Fahrenheit. Let us apply the line graph in this set of data. Degree Fahrenheit for the vertical line and months for the horizontal line. Don't forget to write the title. Ang una nating gagawin is mag-plot ng points sa tapat ng given temperature and then i-connect natin yung dots bago tayo mag-form ng line graph. So let us start in January. We have 26.4. Dito banda yun, so mag-plot tayo ng point dyan. Next is February. We have 28 degree Fahrenheit, so dito banda yun. And then next is March. We have here 35.8. Palagay natin in between 30 and 40. And then we have April, which is 46.6 degree Fahrenheit. Ito banda in between 40 and 50, pero mas malapit siya sa 50. And then sa May, we have 56.3. Ito yun banda. And then sa June, we have 65.8. So ipa-plot natin dito. And then last is July, 71.2. Lampas lang kaunti ng 70. And then, i-connect lang natin yung dots simula dito hanggang doon. And makakabuo na tayo ng line graph. The given shows the relationship between two or more sets of continuous data, so it can be represented by line graph. Example is nakatabular ulit. Dito gagamitin naman natin ang pie graph. Kapag gumagamit o nagdo-drawing tayo ng pie chart or circle graph, hindi tayo basta-bastang naglalagay ng line dito tsaka tayo maglalagay ng degree o percent. Meron tayo ditong ginagamit na formula. Una is hanapin natin ang total ng frequency. So dito, i-add lang natin ang mga given data, so the total is 40. At ang isang bilog ay katumbas o may sukat na 360 degrees. Since gagamit tayo ng degrees, kailangan natin gumamit ng instrument which is ang unit niya ay degrees. At ito ay ang protractor. Bago tayo gumamit ng protractor, isolve muna natin ang bawat favorite colors using the formula frequency divided by the total frequency times 360 degrees, na kung saan ang numerator na frequency ay yung bilang ng may gusto sa bawat color at ang denominator ay ang total frequency which is 40. Tsaka natin i-multiply sa 360 degrees. Let us start with the blue color. 6 divided by 40 times 360 degrees. Pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator o manually na isolve sa scratch paper. So in here, we have 6 divided by 40 is equal to 0.15. Then multiply 360 degrees equals 54 degrees. Then, ilalagay natin ang sagot sa row ng blue color. Next is for yellow color. We have 10 divided by 40 is equal to 0.25 times 360. That is equal to 90 degrees. And then, we have to put the answer in the row for yellow. Next is for green. We have 4 divided by 40 times 360 equals 0.1 multiplied by 360 degrees equals 36 degrees. Then, lalagay na naman natin ang sagot sa tabi ng green. And then, next is for the red color. We have 5 divided by 40 is equal to 0.125 thousandths, and then multiplied by 360 degrees equals 45 degrees. And the next is for purple. We have 8 divided by 40 times 360, so that is 0.2 times 360 degrees, that is 72 degrees. And then let's put the answer beside the purple. And then for others, we have 7 divided by 40 times 360 degrees, and that is 0.175 times 360 is equal to 63 degrees. Then we will put the answer beside the row for others. Kumpleto na yung ating mga degrees, and if you add them up, you will get a total of 360 degrees. Let us now draw the parts or the slices using the obtained degrees. Using the protractor, itatapat natin ang 0 sa first line as our guide. Again, kapag magtatapat tayo ng protractor, hindi dito itatapat, kundi dito mismo sa line ng 0. And gagamitin natin yung black colors or outer scales since nandito yung 0. Simula sa line na to, hanapin natin ang 54 degrees at iyon ang magiging blue. So, ang 54 degrees ay nasa pagitan ng 50 at 60, pero hindi sasakto sa gitna kasi yun ay 55. Kaya aatras lang tayo ng isa, so that is the 54 degrees. Then, let us remove the protractor and draw a line connecting the center and the mark you made with 54 degrees. Let us proceed with yellow. So, ilagay natin ang protractor sa last line na na-draw. So, simula sa 0 na to, papunta sa 90 degrees. So, ito yung 90 degrees. Then, idodraw natin yung line na yellow. And then, alisin muna natin yung protractor. Then, let us connect the center to the line or to the mark you made with the 90 degrees. At yan ang magre-represent sa yellow. So, proceed na tayo sa 36 degrees. So, kung saan tayo huling natapos, dun palagi tayo magsisimula. Or dun natin itatapat yung 0. So, maglagay tayo ng line or mark in between 30 and 40. Pero, usog tayo ng konti sa 35. So, we have here the 36. And then, remove the protractor. Then, let us connect the mark up to the center of the circle. And the next is 45 degrees. Again, itatapat natin yung 0 sa last line na nagawa natin, which is the line green. Okay, so simula dito, papunta sa 45 degrees. And then, ito yung 45 degrees. Then, markahan natin and remove the protractor. Tapos, i-connect natin yung mark hanggang sa gitna ng circle with a line. And the next is purple. Itatapatan na naman natin yung 0 sa protractor dun sa red line. And then, hanapin natin yung 72 degrees. And then, maglagay tayo ng mark. After that, remove the protractor and connect the mark up to the center of the circle. Lastly, sukatin natin ang huling part na ito at kailangan ito ay maging 63 degrees para sa other colors. So, ito yung 0 natin at kung mapapansin nyo, ayun yung 63 degrees. So, tama yung ating sukat. Okay, so let us name each of the parts that we have formed. First is blue, which is 54 degrees. And then yellow, 90 degrees. And the next color is green, which is 36 degrees. And then next is red. We have 45 degrees. For purple, 72 degrees. And other colors is 63 degrees. Again, the total of that is 360 degrees or pwede ring i-shade ng blue, yellow, green, red, purple. And sa others naman, pwedeng white na lang. The given data compare parts to a whole so it can be represented by a pie chart. Another example is the mode of transportation of students. Pwede natin itong gamitan ng pictograph. Dito, i-represent natin ang number of students using smiley na kung saan ang bawat smiley ay katumbas ng 3 estudyante. Sa bus, nakalagay sa number of students ay 21. So, 21 divided by 3 is 7. Kaya tayo magdodrawing ng 7 smileys. Cars naman ay 12 students. Since ang isang smiley ay katumbas ng 3, so we have here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 12. Para sa mga naglalakad na estudyante ay 18. So meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na smiley. So 6 times 3 equals 18. And then sa bicycle, we have 3 smiley times 3 equals 9. And then the given data have specific values so it can be represented by pictograph. So let us summarize what we have learned in this video. So we have the different types of statistical graphs. The first one is the bar graph, also called the histogram. It represents data using vertical or horizontal bars. And then the second one is the line graph. The data is first represented by points and then segments are drawn to join the points. Third one is the pictograph. It represents data through pictures having specific value. And then last is the circle graph or pie chart. It represents data using sectors of a circle. Ay nakatulong ang video na to sa inyong lesson. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment down below.